is Mary, an environmental expert.
We have Julia and Sherry, two students from VAS School who have succeeded in the participating in the Changing for a Cleaner World Project 2024.
Here, this is Mary. Could you please provide us with an update on this current situation and the impact of single-use plastic products on the environment?
Well, 8 million tons of plastic ends up in the ocean each year. Much of this comes from single-use plastic. Over 1 million marine animals are killed by plastic pollution each year. Single-use plastic products are a significant environmental concern in Vietnam, at least 10% of this waste enters waterways, making Vietnam one of the top 5 plastic polluters in the world. It takes 500 to 1,000 years that Hometown faces significant challenges with single-use plastic waste. These figures highlight the pressing need for effective waste management strategies in Hometown to address the environmental impact of single-use plastic waste. I believe that we all need to make a change, and this change should begin with our daily habits.
From what the expert has shared, it is our responsibility to change. Start with our habits, right? So, Julia and Sherry, if you could change a habit to make your cleaner, which habit would you change?
Well, I think we're changing the habit of using single-use plastic items. As a student, I always use a reusable water bottle instead of a plastic one. To reduce the need of plastics, did you know it's also a very practical way to minimize the plastic waste? Me and my friends have organized many programs and projects related to this topic. For example, last semester, me and my friend organized an event called Exchange All for New. Participants can bring 10 items in and then can be rewarded with a cactus plant or a thermal cover flask. Furthermore, here are some art paintings. Art paintings made from plastic. As you can see, this one helped me win the first prize in the competition for creativity made from plastic.
How about you, Sherry? What is your opinion about this problem?
I also agree with my friend Julia. In my opinion, if I could change a habit, I would use a personal water bottle instead of buying bottled water. In food containers, spoons, and stainless steel or bamboo straws used by snacks. I would use carpet bags or paper bags instead of plastic bags. Actually, I myself already use plastic bottles instead of throwing them away, such as using them to grow plants, make watering